Do you think a guy should defend himself if a girl is physically beating him up? Well, I'm not going to just get beat up. I've never been in a situation where that happened, but I would defend myself if I thought I would be hurt otherwise. I think that would probably take the form of grab and hold rather than just knocking her out. Of course, but only to the extent of avoiding injury to yourself. Yes, but self-defense is only accepted legally by using only as much force as necessary to get away safely. It's also what a good self-defense course teaches. The goal is not to fight. The goal is give yourself enough time to get away from the attacker. But your friend has a whole different problem, and will need your support to leave his relationship safely. Same rules. Rules as in guidelines, not as in legal advice. For all kinds of self-defense, irrespective of anything, you have a right to protect yourself. You have a duty to do whatever you can to de-escalate the situation. Violence is okay only as long as it's necessary to protect yourself from further harm. Anything extra can be held against you. Prioritize escape to direct physical engagement. Given this, it doesn't matter if the attacker is a woman or a man. If a girl hits me, I'm swinging, but I will not swing first. If she doesn't want the fight, don't swing. Same with a man attacker. Defend myself and try not to escalate the situation. If the attacker is not a threat, i.e. weaker, smaller, not a good fighter, etc., then just back off. Swing. Ask them to stop and try to get the other's attention for witnesses or interruption. If the attacker is a threat, then I use self-defense, no matter what their gender is. As a woman, I personally think you should be able to defend yourself. I know so many men that have been hit by their partner but didn't defend themselves because they were scared of prosecution. If we want gender equality, then it means women must be held accountable for their actions. Domestic violence is never okay. I would want a woman to defend herself in this situation. So why wouldn't I want it for a male? If a big guy can defend himself from a small guy without controversy, YTF can't a guy defend himself from a girl? Women aren't children. Anyone should defend themselves if someone is physically beating them up, regardless of who it is. When it comes to proving self-defense, though, it's difficult without witnesses, footage. But let's be real. In a situation where you are being assaulted, you don't really have time to check if there's a camera on you or if someone is nearby. Yes, but proportionally, which is what courts would also judge if you use self-defense as a justification. E.g., you can't knock someone out cold for an annoying slap and call it self-defense. Ideally, I could defend myself with no consequences. Of course, not going out of my way to try and seriously hurt someone. However, IRL or in public, I would probably do my best to not hit back. Sadly, there are a ton of double standards out there, and it's just not a good idea as a guy to hit a women in society. Yes, but within proper level of force. Protect yourself. Keep yourself from being hurt, but don't pummel her. Defend, yes. Restrain, yes. Strike, no. Equal rights, equal rights. Yes, but if being watched, no. If she is showing me, pushing me, I'm ignoring her like a child she act as. If she punches me or trying to hit me in the face, I will push her back and tell her to keep her distance. If she goes at me with a blunt object or something that can stab me, I will punch straight in the face. Once. I'm not going to go all out. I'm not going to risk my life for some pretensions pandering that you should never hit women. My life is worth more than a temper tantrum from an unstable person. If a woman is hitting you intent to hurt you, defend yourself. Don't curb stomp her, but defend yourself. It all depends. Dealer's choice really. I had an ex punch me a few times in public. She did absolutely no damage. Me lighting her up would have been a very bad decision on my end for multiple reasons. The main one being I didn't want to hurt her physically. What I should have done was break up with her immediately. Yes, defend, not retaliate. Gender is not the deciding factor, potential harm is.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.